Vethathiri. Dear friends, we look forward to the Sunday evenings, especially because we have some special lecture on those days. Other days, every day, morning and evening, we have a group meditation, as you all know. We have Kayakalpa meditation exercises. But on Sunday evening, we invite some senior person to deliver a talk on some of the Maharishi's concepts. And today, the topic is mind your mind. Even one mind itself is becoming difficult. Mind your mind is, it's two minds, isn't it? So we will see. And to address on this subject, we have Sunandaji. She's a very devout follower of Vethathiri Maharishi. And for the last 15 years or so, she has been associated with the North Madras Rayapuram Trust. But she knows she has met Swamiji as early as when she was 16, 1984. A very lucky individual, and she has been practicing on her own. But for the last 15 years, she has been serving the World Community Service Center in a big way. She is eloquent in Tamil, English, and Hindi. And she has been conducting programs, all the online programs in English. She has been instrumental in sharing her thoughts, answering question-answer sessions, etc. Every day she has been doing that. And today she has very kindly agreed to take up this subject, mind your mind. Thank you, Sunandaji. On behalf of the online daily meditation group, we request you to kindly take over and give a talk. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you so much, Ayya. Valka Valamadan. Good evening. Be blessed by the divine. Welcome, friends, for today's speech. Be blessed by the divine. May the whole world enjoy happiness, peace, and prosperity. First of all, I would like to thank Professor Balachandran sir for giving me this wonderful opportunity to give the speech today. So I would like to use the PPT. So just 1 second. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Let me start today's speech with Vethathiri Maharishi's words. No one is born without a mind, yet no one has understood it fully. Even the psychologists and psychiatrists have not understood the functioning of the mind properly till now. Okay. And another quote I would like to quote is, awesome to behold the features of the mind, its greatness to be realized by all humankind. So if we know the magnanimity of the mind, we will be somewhere, right? So Maharishi has told, so we human beings should understand the phenomenal, beautiful features of the mind, and we will understand the beautiful life that we have been given. Okay. You know, what is mind? The mind is the extended activity of life force. It is the extended activity of the life force. Mind is the sixth sense that, sorry, I'm just going to start from again. So there is a problem with the PPT. So mind is the peripheral consciousness. Okay, simple words. It is the extended activity of life form, life force. So mind is the sixth sense that other living creatures have not been endowed with. They're not blessed with. So we have the sixth sense. Okay, so mind can be understood only when the body, life force, and biomagnetism is understood properly. Okay, so I am going to use a few words I'm sure you're all familiar with. You all have joined Sky Yoga. You'll be familiar with what is life force and biomagnetism. So I'll just throw some light on it. Okay, just one second. So the human body is the result of association of Panjabhutas. We all know that, right? 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, akash. So the physical body is made up of millions of dust particles that later form energy particles. So these energy particles, each and every energy particle, they rotate at high speed and they give off magnetic waves. And because these waves are given inside the physical body, it is called as biomagnetism. Bio means life. So it is called biomagnetism. And biomagnetism is in every cell in the body. So it is in the medium of nerves, blood circulation, and every cell, every function is only through biomagnetism. Without biomagnetism, there is no function at all. So only through biomagnetism, every function is happening in our body. So any object that we see, okay, it is cognized by the brain. It transforms into mind only through biomagnetism. So mind is what? It is the sum total of thoughts and experiences of the individual. Okay. So mind experiences, thoughts, everything is recorded in your genetic center. So genetic center is there in every human being. What is a genetic center? It's just like a black box. Imagine it's like a hardware. Okay, black box in a airplane. So when a plane crashes or something, and they look out for a black box, right? Because all the last conversation among the pilots and the reasons for the crash is known only after finding the black box. So just imagine it's like a recorder. So every single action, thought, everything is it is recorded in like imprints, and these imprints only transforms into thoughts. So mind is nothing but it's collection of thoughts and experiences and everything. So and mind result, it is a result of the 6th transformation of the biomagnetism. Right? The other 5 transformations are, do you know what their 5 transformations are? They're pressure, sound, light, taste, and smell. Okay, so the mind will cognize all these transformations that take place. Okay, now I hope I made you all understand what is biomagnetism. It's so beautiful. You will never would have understood what is biomagnetism until you have come to Sky Yoga now. So Maharishi has beautifully explained how this biomagnetism is so, how it works as mind. Because we would just imagine, we just think, okay, mind. But we never wondered what mind is, how it works. So here he has given it so beautifully. So let's move on to the functions of the mind. Functions of the mind, just 2: contraction and expansion. Okay, so all the experiences are contracted and converted into imprints in the form of knots. As I told you, they're stored in the genetic center. So these imprints then expand and to reflect in the form of thoughts. So just 2 functions, they are contraction and expansion. Okay. Okay, next. There are 3 states of the mind. So conscious mind, subconscious mind, and superconscious mind. Conscious mind, we are all aware of all this. Conscious mind, subconscious mind. We have definitely are aware of all this now. Now we need to know what is this conscious mind is. Conscious mind only makes up 10%. Okay, while subconscious mind makes up for 90% of it. So subconscious mind, this connects the other two states. That is the most important with three. So subconscious mind connects the conscious mind and superconscious mind. Today, I'm just going to concentrate on conscious mind and subconscious mind. Okay. So superconscious mind is like when you evolve into when you merge with the absolute or consciousness. So let's just stick to conscious mind and subconscious mind today. Okay. So conscious mind is influenced by 5 senses. So it is like a navigator in a ship, direction to travel. So who is the navigator in a ship? Captain of the ship. So he is the main person to propel the ship, the direction to travel, take care of everything. But what is more important in a ship? Engine of the ship. So if you don't have the engine, so how can a ship move or function or So subconscious mind is the engine of the ship, which propels the ship to move further. So this subconscious mind is the storehouse of information, or you can say a memory storage device. Okay, so a wonderful way to begin to getting to know about these two functions of your mind is to think of it as a garden. So no, Kirti, just keep the slide there only. Okay, thank you. So you are the gardener. You're planting seeds of thought in your subconscious mind all day long. Every moment, every single moment, you are constantly, thoughts keep coming and going out, right? So much of the time, you're not even aware of doing so because the seeds are based on your habitual thinking. So as you sow in your subconscious mind, so shall you reap in your body and environment. So imagine your subconscious mind is as a bed of rich soil that will help all kinds of seeds to sprout and flourish, whether good or bad. So it depends on what kind of seeds that you sow in that garden. Okay, so if you sow thorns, will you be getting mangoes or apples? No way. So every thought is a cause and every condition is an effect. So this is the reason. So it is so essential, so imperative that you take charge of your thoughts. So in this way, you can bring forth only desirable conditions in your life. Okay. So now begin now to sow thoughts of peace, happiness, right action, goodwill, and prosperity. Okay. Think quietly and with conviction on these qualities. Okay. So these thoughts, whatever thoughts, you have to have 100% belief, 100% conviction, whatever you think. If you think 100% happiness, definitely you're going to be 100% happiness. And if you want peace, 100%, definitely you're going to have peace. So it's all in your mind, how well you plant them in your subconscious mind. Okay, accept them fully in your conscious reasoning mind. Now, conscious mind is a rational one. So subconscious is the irrational one. So you have to be very careful. Okay, what you put. So whatever you put in your subconscious mind, it will rationalize and will give it in your conscious mind. Okay, I hope I'm not confusing you all. So continue to plant these wonderful seeds of thought in the garden of your mind and you will reap a glorious harvest. So just imagine, just close your eyes, all of you. And you have a beautiful house and you're surrounded by garden, trees, mango trees, coconut trees, and your lawn, green lawn with rose bushes and beautiful flowers everywhere. You wake up every morning, just come out of your house and look at it. What joy it brings in you, isn't it? So in the same way, you have to, imagine all this vision, visualize all this. So definitely everything will happen. So when your mind thinks correctly, so when you understand the truth, so when the thoughts deposited, it is there in your subconscious mind, they are constructive, they're harmonious and peaceful. The magic working power of your subconscious will respond. Automatically, magic will start happening. So it will bring about harmonious conditions and your surroundings are agreeable to your own will, and the best of everything will happen. So once you begin to control your thought process, you can apply the powers of your subconscious to any problem or difficulty. So you will actually be consciously cooperating with the infinite power. How is that? See, nature has provided us with abundant resources. We are not short of anything, but we are always grumbling and gribbling that we are lack of this, we are lack of that, I don't have this, so I wish I had that. No, the nature has given everything abundantly. So we need to cooperate with the nature and be with the nature to enjoy what nature has provided us. Okay, so look around you, wherever you live, okay, and be happy. And you know, wherever you go, if you think that place is beautiful and it's agreeable, definitely that place is going to make you happy and suitable for your living. So those who are more enlightened, okay, I'm talking about those who are enlightened souls. So what they do is they're so intensely involved with the world within. We have a world within, right? So they realize, as you will also, you know, after doing practice of meditation and all that, so that the world within creates the world without. Okay, so these all the realized people have, you know, after doing a lot of penance and practice and meditation and all that, they have created a world within. So your thoughts, your feelings, everything are the organizing principles of your experience. So the world within is the only creative power that you have. So you have to create that power within you. Okay, everything that you find in your world of expression has been created actually by the inner world of your mind. So the mind is your creator. So you don't have to think of somebody else, you know, something else to create for yourself. You have to go deeper into yourself, whether consciously or unconsciously. You are going to create that world within yourself to make a beautiful garden. So once you learn the truth about the interaction of your conscious and your subconscious mind, you will be able to transform your whole life. So Maharishi here in this or Sky Yoga, he has given us body, mind, and soul, how we have to connect one with each other, complement, they all complement to each other. So only when all the three, when you do the simplified exercises or Kayakalpa and meditation, when you do all the three together, only then you'll see the benefits, the holistic benefits that you will see in yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to see that. See? So if you want to change the external conditions, you must change the cause also. Okay. So most people, what they try to do is they try to change the conditions or circumstances by working on those conditions and circumstances only. So actually, this is actually a terrible waste of time and effort. What we have to do is we have to, where is the cause? What is that is making me not happy? What is the thought that is pulling me down? Why is my self not improving? Why am I not moving forward in my life? So all this you need to keep questioning yourself. Okay, so to remove discard or confusion or lack, everything, you just have to remove the cause. Okay, so that cause is the way you use your conscious mind. The thoughts and images will start encouraging you in it. Okay, change the cause and you change the effect. And it's just that simple. Okay, so your mind is like your fertile soil, positive or negative thoughts. How you reap, it is going to, how you sow, it is going to reap accordingly. So you have to be very, very conscious about it. So learn to contact and release the hidden powers of your subconscious mind. Okay, this will bring more happiness, wealth, and more joy. So fill your mind with thoughts of peace, happiness, right action, goodwill, and prosperity. So all this will follow when you feed your mind with all the good and positive things. And definitely your life will be more happy and prosperous. Okay. Kitty, next slide, please. Okay. So now mind, again, it's again a collection of thoughts, And, it is already in the, these thoughts are already in the genetic center. I've already talked about it. So mind is always active with our thoughts constantly. It is like mind is a monkey. In Tamil, you say it is manam oru kurangu. So imagine, just think about a monkey. The moment you think about monkey, what do you think? You keep jumping from one to another. The monkey starts jumping. The same way, thoughts, you cannot cease to have thoughts. Thoughts only cease when you're sleeping or when you die. So all the time, even when I'm talking to you, back of mind, there's some thoughts just coming and going. Okay. So the same way, mind is a monkey. So you need how to, you can't control them, of course. You cannot control the thoughts. So you just have to let go. But I'm going to tell you about how we are going to do the practice of meditation and how you can analyze those thoughts and bring your mind into a peaceful and tranquil state. Okay. So mind, now I'm just going to take an example of sea. Just imagine now a sea. A sea is not calm. Always there are small waves rippling there. But when the sea is rough, waves rise high. Same way when our mind is constantly bombarded with thoughts, they're not able to control them. We see the graph going up and down. Have you seen the frequency, mental frequencies? They're just going up and down in an emotional state. We face so many problems in life. There's no peace, no clarity. So what happens? You lose happiness. There is no peace at all in your life. So mind is the result of the final transformation of biomagnetism. So functioning in the form of waves. So mind is just a biomagnetic wave, right? So the frequencies of the waves are called as wavelength. Next, right. So when we're emotional, mental frequencies, we measure them as wavelength, and the researchers and scientists have found a way. It's called EEG, electroencephalograph, where you can capture your mental frequencies, and that's how they have charted out alpha, beta, theta, and delta level. So these frequencies are measured by cycles per second. Okay. Next one, Kirti. Yeah, mental frequencies. So we have the beta wave. We are mostly in the beta wave, emotional mind. Okay, and it is 14 to 40 cycles per second. The alpha level, it is 8 to 13, theta 4 to 7, and delta 1 to 3 cycles per second. So beta wave, we are the emotional mind. We have no clarity, no peace. We are so agitated. So that is our state of mind. So after coming to Sky Yoga, we have taken the initiation, Agna initiation. And when we start taking and we consistently start doing a meditation, our mental frequency comes down to 8 to 13 cycles per second. So then when the frequencies come down from beta to the alpha, mind becomes calmer and more tranquility. It's not possible to bring mind to calm state, okay, all of a sudden. So it is because it's habituated to certain frequencies, right? So only through practice of meditation and the frequencies of the mind waves can be brought down. Okay. And sensory perceptions, when you do Agna meditation, the sensory perceptions, that is smell, sound, taste, sight, they all come to a halt. They all come during Agna meditation, and mind remains totally alert and fully aware. Of course, when you are closing your eyes, it is called sleep with awareness. No, you're like you're sleeping, but you are aware. Okay, in Agna, you are trained. You start training yourself. So that's how it is when you start practicing meditation. So and mind attains tranquility. Okay, and if you want to practice, not if you want to, you will start. Once you start Agna and Turiya meditation, you will start more deeper level of meditation, and you're one with the universal field. So total inner peace, creativity, So, and deep relaxation happens at theta level. And delta level is when you are with absolute space. So when you merge with the consciousness. Okay. Next, Kirti. Thank you. So the frequencies of the mind can be brought down through practice of meditation only. Next. Thank you. So, while doing meditation, you'll see total transformation. Okay. So 6 temperaments: greed, anger, miserliness, immoral behaviors, vanity, vengeance, they all disappear gradually. Okay. Slowly. You're not going to have a total transformation a period of time. It takes a long time. It depends on how well you're going to practice your meditation. Okay. So if you want all those things that I told, peace, happiness, and tranquility, and all that, so you need to practice meditation. So Maharishi has beautifully, he's given these 6 temperaments. These are this greed, anger, miserliness. These are the ones that bring down the men, the ego, and these are all connected to one. So you're greedy, you become angry with somebody, you take vengeance on someone else, and so what is the use? You're nowhere in your life, right? So all this can disappear when you start doing meditation. So when you're in tranquil, no emotions come in your mind, and desires are controlled. So what happens is when you start doing Agna meditation, you know what to choose and what not to choose. So you have a clarity in that. So before that, you're so confused. So many thoughts come and so many situations come. You're not able to take a proper decision on anything. But once you start doing meditation, you'll start finding yourself, you know what you can do, what best you can do. And the divine will help you in that. The inner, you start traveling inward, right? So all actions, they produce only good results. So you get clear and lucid thoughts. So mind no longer is savaged by thoughts. So you start checking yourself, right? You start analyzing your thoughts. No, this thought is not good for me. This is going to destroy me. So what I want to do is I want to improve myself. How am I going to do that? I want to have only positive thoughts in my life. So this is how this is what happens when you start doing your meditations. So higher levels of meditation, frequency of theta level, more good thoughts prevail. You become more stronger. Your concentration is increased. You're focused. Success is certain, isn't it? So you're in a workplace, okay, the students, and you're all working somewhere. So, okay, I am a homemaker at home. There are students who are in the school and colleges. So they start focusing on something. When they start doing meditation, they get more clarity. Their memory power increases. Okay. And wherever they go, they attract good people. And the good, positive people. Positive people, let me say. So I'm not going to say good or bad. So positive people will flock around you. And you become more creative. So, and the work that you want to do becomes 100% successful. So all this you will start doing when you practice meditation. Okay. Kirti, next, please. Okay, now thoughts. Thoughts bear fruits if they are strong and suitable. This is a quote by Vethathiri Maharishi, isn't it? If the thoughts bear, so we have been talking about thoughts only, right? So if they're strong, and they will give you good fruits, right? So we should practice to have good thoughts, words, and deeds. Maharishi strongly tells that we should have good thoughts. And the thought should never be the reason to harm oneself or others, physically or mentally. Never. So immediately, okay, you are in a bus and you stamp on somebody's leg. Immediately, if you tell that person, oh, so sorry, I stamped on your feet. And if the person says, oh, it's okay, no problem. You did it by mistake. So what happens? That doesn't become a record. Okay, if you don't say sorry, that becomes like one imprint in your genetic center. So you ought to be very careful in that. Every action and thought. So constantly you have to be aware of what you're thinking, what you're doing, your action, deed, everything. So that you have to be very careful. Okay, so mind your mind. So this is how you're going to mind your mind. all the time. So keep your mind alert, vigilant, and be in constant awareness. That is so important. Okay, have productive thoughts. So that will give you productive decision results. Okay, now meditation is just not enough. So, okay, good. You're doing your exercises well. You're taking care of your physical health. You're taking care of your life force. Your immunity increases because you're doing a Kayakalpa. You're doing everything well. Okay, and you're doing a meditation also well. Super good. But there's something else missing. We need to do introspection. That is so important. So every day, whenever possible, just pause, introspect. Am I doing this right? Am I in the right direction? If you have done something wrong, how can I check? Okay, have I been patient? Have I controlled my anger? Have I been able to, analyze my thoughts? And all this so beautifully introspection Maharishi has given, charted out. So if you follow one by one, definitely we are going to steer our life so beautifully. And if you as an individual are going to be so much at peace, you're going to spread to your family members. And we in turn are going to pass it on to the society, and that in a larger, we are going to spread to the whole world. How nice it would be. Just imagine every one of us practice this ritually and religiously. First, let us be selfish. Let us make ourselves happy. So, because only then we will believe, okay, I'm happy. Okay, I'm going to make others happy. So when we start spreading this wave throughout the world, but how wonderful this whole world will be. So can you imagine this again, the whole world garden, beautiful people, all happy. We're all cheering and all helping each other. And wherever we go, there are only smiles and, just visualize it. How nice it would be. The world would be such a wonderful place to live. There will be no, complaints at all, right? So to conclude, I just want to just few of the benefits of meditation again. Okay, so reduction in the frequency of the mind waves, which is going to give you tranquility, and the concentration improves. So integrity and honesty becomes the quality of the individual. It becomes so conscious. We become so conscious that, okay, before joining Sky Yoga, we don't want to go back, right? We were what we were. We don't want to be that person. We want to be a different person now. So maybe I was now and then lying to someone, being dishonest. I had no integrity. I had no ethics. Okay, but once you've become, you've joined Sky Yoga and you started practicing seriously, automatically this integrity and honesty becomes the quality of this individual. Okay, then you have perspicacity, magnanimity, adaptability, receptivity, and creativity are into. What are these? Have you ever heard of all this? So well, Maharishi has given us, right? So what is perspicacity? So once you start doing a meditation, okay, so you have the ability of the mind to probe. So this quality improves only with the practice of meditation, okay? So it is the awareness which allows a person to even foretell the possible outcome of any deed. You can foresee. So that potential you get. So when you start doing it. And what is magnanimity? It is every individual has to attain perfection, and you have to realize the greatness of nature. So you have to be magnanimous about it. Okay, the purpose of the human birth and all that. So you will start realizing the magnanimity of your life and its purpose. Okay, adaptability. You start easily able to adapt yourself to the circumstances and avoid unnecessary praise or criticism, and accept everything good and bad with equanimity. Okay, with you accept everything. There is no bad or good. You accept both. That's how it is. Adaptability is, and receptivity is again everything you receive. You accept whatever nature is given to you. So you have no anger. Why is this happening to me? Why is this nature? Why is the divine doing this to me. No, you don't have any complaints at all. So you have no preconceived notions at all. You just accept it. Okay. And finally, creativity is improved. I told you. So as you do your meditations, your brain cells improves. So of course, scientists we have researched, so much of researchers have gone and been done, and the brain cells become very active. And every time, so you are there in an office and automatically your skills have improved. You become more creative. Okay, so these are the wonderful things that happens when you start doing a meditation, that too very consistently. Okay, Kirti, next. Thank you. So when one understands the power and nature of thought, the source of thought also will become very clear. This is another quote by Maharishi, isn't it? So you have to understand the nature of the thought and know what is the thought is. Then everything becomes clear, right? So all this clarity, you will get it. So finally, we have come to the end of my speech today now. So mind your mind. Have happy, positive thoughts. Always be happy, cheerful. God bless. Be blessed with the divine. Thank you so much.
That was indeed a fantastic speech. Professor Sunanda, hats off to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Started with Maharishi's quote. That is, no one is born without a mind, yet no one has understood it fully. And also its greatness to be realized by each and every human being. And you have explained what is mind. And also that we can understand mind if only we can understand body, biomagnetism, life force, and all. And you explained very well about the body, life force, biomagnetism, everything. And then the function of mind, that is contraction and expansion, that how the imprints are getting stored, and then how they rise and come out as thoughts and all. That was also explained well. And then about the three states of mind, conscious, subconscious, and superconscious. That is the subconscious mind. That is the storehouse of information, memory, storage, and all. And you compared well this mind to a garden, beautiful garden, and we need to maintain it well. This maintenance only tells as to whether this garden is beautiful with all flowers, fruits, and butterflies and all, or it's just waste. And also, you have explained that is a common saying, mind is a monkey, and also it's like sea waves, and we cannot control it, but we need to understand it well. And also, you have explained how it can be measured with the electroencephalogram, and then about the mental frequencies, why and all this beta, alpha, theta, delta, and this can be brought down only through meditation, and also how the meditation helps us and what are the benefits of meditation. You mentioned about this perspicacity, magnanimity, receptivity, adaptability, and creativity. Yet this includes all the benefits we get through meditation, and finally we get peace of mind. Also, we need to just sit in the place after doing Turiya meditation and introspect, so that we can keep our mind crystal clear, and that helps in our knowing, realizing the consciousness. Now, thank you so much, Professor Sunanda, for your wonderful lecture. Sir, over to you, Balachandraya.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, mind your mind. A good subject and was dealt very well. So we have been provided with a powerful mind. That's what a human being is so different from all the other living beings. But are we using that power of the mind positively? Hardly we do it. And that's why the whole world is in such a chaos. And Maharishi has given beautiful method for that. Through meditation, through introspection, how we can all transform our character and reach to very high levels. And Sunandaji has beautifully explained all of them point by point. So any one of you would like to give any comments, views, or share your thoughts, you're most welcome. Once again, I take this opportunity to thank Sunandaji and Bharatiji for conducting this whole program.
Yes, sir,
And to all of you who have participated in today's program. And would like to once again inform you that every day we have this group meditation exercises that in the morning at 6 o'clock Indian time, from 6 to 7:30. We have all these things. We also have a thought for the day every day in the morning. Similarly, in the evening, it starts at 6:25 with Kayakalpa, followed by meditation and exercise. So you can be a part of the larger group of people from different parts of the world, joining together, meditating together. And today, that's what is required. The whole world is in turmoil. We are seeing the wars going on, and we don't know how to come out of that. So if like-minded people do meditate and then give blessings at the end, that could make a big difference. So with this request, I'll hand it back to Bharati for further continuance of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Friends, it's now question and answer time. Whoever wants to have any questions or doubts, you can just place your hand.
Akila ma'am, you can unmute and talk, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Akila ma'am.
Be blessed by the divine lecturers. Very nice explanation. So we can't be like this. Never mind. Where is your mind? Never mind. So we can't be like this. What we should do is you should always mind your mind. So that was the message she gave us. So very nice, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Very informative. Nice lecture, very simple and clearly explained facts. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your lecture.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am. Bharati, ma'am, I want to tell something about the Sunanda, ma'am. Shall
Yes,
I, ma'am?
Yes. Rajati, ma'am.
Yes. Actually, I have joined late. Early at 7:10, I have joined. Anyway, the words Madam used is so high tech. Actually, I felt really it is very high. She has used high tech words for explaining the mind. I like one word that is, if you are positive, that positive flux comes around you. That type of wordings was told by her. It's very nice, ma'am. Actually, if I joined previously, that is at the earlier time, means definitely I can tell something about your lecture. Anyway, and then at the last, I have seen the slide in